Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the hilarious world of pets with 10 cat behaviors that make dogs panic. You know how it is, dogs are all like fetch, playtime, belly rubs, and cats are like I'm gonna judge you from the top of the refrigerator while you try to figure out my every move. It's comedy gold. We've all seen those classic videos of cats freaking out their canine counterparts, and let's be real, we secretly live for it. So grab your popcorn and get ready to laugh, because we're about to break down those hilarious cat behaviors that leave dogs looking like they've seen a ghost. Whether you're a cat person, a dog person, or just someone who enjoys a good dose of animal antics, this video is for you. Let's do this thing. Okay, first up, we've got the staring contest. We've all been there. You catch your cat staring intensely at absolutely nothing. Maybe it's a wall, maybe it's a blank space on the ceiling, who knows? Cats are weird. But the real fun starts when a dog enters the picture. Dogs, bless their hearts, are like, hey, wanna play? Wanna go for a walk? Can I please have some attention? And the cat is just sitting there, frozen, giving them the ultimate side eye. Dogs have no idea what to do with that. It's like they're trying to solve a complex math equation in their heads. Is the cat going to attack? Is it friendly? What does it all mean? Meanwhile, the cat is probably just thinking about its next nap or plotting world domination. Who knows with cats? The point is, the staring game is a cat's world and dogs are just living in it. Next up, we've got the element of surprise. Cats are masters of the sudden pounce. One minute they're all chill, lounging like furry little sphinxes, and the next, bam! They're flying through the air, claws extended, ready to tackle their unsuspecting prey. Usually that prey is just a toy mouse or a stray dust bunny, but sometimes it's the family dog. And let me tell you, nothing sends a dog into a tailspin faster than a surprise attack from a cat. One minute they're snoozing peacefully, the next they're doing this weird spastic jump twitch thing that only dogs can pull off. It's like they're trying to teleport themselves out of the situation. Nope, didn't see me, not here, gotta bounce. And the cat just casually walks away like nothing happened. Classic. Alright, let's talk about the hiss. The hiss is a cat's way of saying, back off, buddy, this is my space. It's the feline equivalent of a growl, but like 10 times more terrifying because it comes out of nowhere. One minute your cat is purring sweetly, rubbing against your leg, and the next it's arching its back, puffing out its fur, and letting out this guttural hiss that could curdle milk. Dogs, being the lovable goofballs they are, often misinterpret the hiss. They think it's some kind of invitation to play. Oh, you're making a funny noise? Let's be friends. But the look on the cat's face says it all. I will end you. And you know what? Dogs get it. They might not understand why the cat is mad, but they know they don't want to be on the receiving end of those claws. So, they do what any sane creature would do. They back away slowly, tails between their legs, and maybe go hide behind their water bowl for a while. Okay, next up on our list of dog panicking cat behaviors, the art of climbing. Cats are basically tiny, furry ninjas. They can scale bookshelves, refrigerators, curtains, you name it, they can climb it. And they love nothing more than to perch themselves on top of the highest point in the room, just to lord it over everyone else. Dogs, on the other hand, are stuck down at ground level. They can jump, sure, but they can't exactly scale a bookshelf like it's nothing. So they're forced to stare up at their feline overlords with a mixture of envy and bewilderment. How did you get up there? And more importantly, how are you going to get down? But cats, being cats, don't care. They're living the high life, literally, and they're going to enjoy every minute of it. And the dogs, they're just left wondering what it would be like to experience the world from such a lofty vantage point. Let's talk about beds, shall we? Dogs are creatures of habit. They love their routines, and they especially love their beds. It's their safe space, their sanctuary, their fluffy little haven from the world. So imagine their confusion when they come in from a long walk, tail wagging, ready for a nap, only to find their bed has been occupied. And not by another dog, but by a cat. Cats, you see, have no concept of personal space. They see a comfy bed, they claim it as their own. It doesn't matter if it's a dog bed, a human bed, or a cardboard box. If it looks comfy, they're sitting on it. And dogs, being the sweet, forgiving souls they are, usually just stand there looking utterly bewildered. But that's my bed, they seem to be saying with their eyes. But the cat couldn't care less. It's curled up in a ball, purring contentedly, and there's not a thing the dog can do about it. Alright, let's talk about training. Dogs, as we all know, are eager to please. They live for those head scratches and good boy affirmations. You tell a dog to sit, they sit. You tell them to stay, they stay. They're like furry little soldiers, always ready to follow orders. Cats, on the other hand, are a different story. Cats are basically the teenagers of the animal kingdom. They do what they want, when they want, and they don't care what you have to say about it. You try to teach a cat a trick and they just look at you like you've grown a second head. You want me to do what? For a treat? Please, I am not amused. And you know what? Dogs find this utterly baffling. They're used to a world of rules and commands, so when they see a cat blatantly ignoring every order, it throws them for a loop. Wait, you're not supposed to jump on the counter, it's against the rules. But the cat, as always, is unfazed. Rules are for suckers, and cats are anything but suckers. Chapter 7. The tail flick. Hypnotic for cats, confusing for dogs. Let's talk about tails for a second. Dogs wear their hearts on their sleeves, or should I say, their tails. Wagging tail? Happy dog. Tail tucked between their legs? Scared dog. It's pretty straightforward. Cats, on the other hand, are a mystery wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a furry little tail. A cat's tail is like a mood ring on steroids. It twitches, it flicks, it thrashes back and forth. It's enough to make a dog's head spin. Dogs try to decipher the tail code. Is it wagging? Is it angry? Is it going to attack? But they just can't figure it out. And honestly, I don't blame them. Cattails are confusing. One minute they're swishing gently, the next they're whipping around like a furry little metronome. It's enough to drive anyone, even a dog, a little bit crazy. Alright, let's talk about playtime. Dogs are all about those rough and tumble games of fetch and tug of war. They love to wrestle, they love to chase, and they love to play bite, gently of course. Cats, on the other hand, are a little more refined in their play. They prefer a good stalk and pounce, a little bit of batting at a toy mouse, maybe some feather wand action. But sometimes those playful swats can be a little too close for comfort, especially if you're a dog. One minute you're sniffing a particularly interesting patch of grass, the next you're getting whacked in the face by a furry little paw. And dogs are just like, what was that? Was that play? Was that a warning? I don't understand. But cats, as always, are unbothered. They'll give you that innocent look like, who? Me? I wasn't doing anything. And the dogs are left wondering if they should be offended or just go with it. Let's talk about stealth. Dogs are about as subtle as a bull in a china shop. They're loud, they're clumsy, they knock things over with their tails. They're basically walking natural disasters. Cats, on the other hand, are masters of disguise. They can move through a room without making a sound. They can blend into the shadows. They're basically feline ninjas. And this drives dogs absolutely bonkers. One minute the cat is there, the next it's gone, vanished into thin air. Dogs are left sniffing the floor, tilting their heads, wondering where their furry nemesis disappeared to. It's like they're living in a haunted house, and the ghost is a tiny, fluffy cat. And the worst part? The cat knows exactly what it's doing. It's watching the dog's every move, enjoying the confusion, reveling in the chaos it's created. And finally, let's talk about food. Dogs, as we all know, are bottomless pits with legs. They'll eat anything you put in front of them, and then they'll look at you with those big, sad eyes, hoping for more. Cats, on the other hand, can be a bit more discerning. They like what they like, and they're not afraid to turn their noses up at something they don't. But sometimes, just sometimes, cats develop a taste for the forbidden fruit dog food. Maybe it's the smell, maybe it's the texture, who knows. But whatever the reason, when a cat starts eyeing up that dog food bowl, it's enough to send a dog into a tailspin. Hey, those are my kibbles. Get your own. But the cat, as always, is unfazed. It'll saunter over to the dog bowl, give it a sniff, and then start chowing down like it's the most natural thing in the world. And the dog? The dog is left standing there, wondering what just happened to its dinner. And there you have it, folks. 10 cat behaviors that make dogs question everything they thought they knew about the world. From staring contests to bed thievery to the ever-mysterious tail flick, cats have a unique way of driving their canine counterparts completely bonkers. But hey, that's what makes the dynamic between these two species so entertaining, right? It's a constant battle of wills, a clash of personalities, and a never-ending source of amusement for us humans. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fun pet content. See you next time.